What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to your April mid to the end of April. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna start with an oracle card here real quick. I hope you're good. Thank you so much for coming back, and I hope everything's good with you. We're gonna start with general messages just to see what we get. Okay. Overall energy for mid till the end of April for Scorpio, please. There we go. We have external validation. Ooh. External validation. Number 50. Fives are always changes to me. That numbers. I like changes, but fives could bring crazy changes. Okay. Well, at least that's what I think. I don't know. I'm not a expert on numbers. External validation, essential meaning finding your own vibe and your own beat, effortlessly attracting others because of your warm energy, tuning out the noise of external validation and listening to your own heart, opening yourself up to external validation and accepting compliments, which could be kind of difficult for a Scorpio. Scorpios get very defensive right away, and I feel like this is, if you're embracing this type of energy, I feel like you're evolving, you're growing, and that's the whole point of life, right? Is to take a little bit of criticism and don't get too crazy with it, but understand that the way people see you is completely different than how you see yourself. But I feel like you are making the best of it, best of your energy right now, and the way you project yourself towards others, or maybe like whatever it is that you're offering towards other people. I feel like you're doing a great job, and I feel like mid to the end of April, you're gonna be up and down with your emotions, and also as well, like again, some people might tell you their side or their perspective of how they feel about you, right? All right, let's see random messages for. Okay, I see you working very hard. I feel like people are like looking at you like you're on the spotlight when it comes to work. If it's that maybe you are under review, or maybe you're applying for a different job, they're really considering your application. Maybe they're gonna grant you some sort of interview here for you. Ten of Cups, you're also focused on family and love. Ten of Cups to me has to be with fulfillment when it comes to like connections. If you're single, it's fine. If you have children, or if you have family, if your home is warm and cozy and you feel just content and just happy at home, I feel like the Ten of Cups is a really good energy to have. And I feel like overall, mid through the end of April, you're going to be dealing with, family matters, relationships. Everything's going to feel good. Like you're going to feel like things are just falling into place, right? After so much difficultiness, things are just flowing for you. There is a big decision you got to make here. Two Swords. There's something that you've been thinking about for a while here. Maybe something is not working out for you. Maybe you need to change something, and it could be at work, or maybe some sort of hobby that you have. I feel like you're thinking of making changes to see if you get a different outcome. When it has to do about family and work, you're good. It's just like there's something that you've been thinking about, and only that is like heavy in your mind, and you're considering of making a big change. And for some of you guys, it's gonna be like maybe changing programs, changing some sort of layout. I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's like changing something small to see if you kind of get some sort of reaction from maybe the algorithm, or maybe your everyday thing. Maybe a little change will be good for you. Let's see what else. What else can you tell me about Scorpio? Okay, there's plans of like maybe the whole decision is about where to travel or where to go. 301s is like you're waiting for that moment. You know, you're like, you worked really hard to get to this point, or you worked really hard to save up for this upcoming vacation, and then you're just waiting for it. Okay, so I do feel like, you know, mid to the end of April, you are in this energy of wanting to book some sort of getaway, some sort of vacation. Maybe you need a break, maybe you need to relax. You're also waiting on some sort of news or some sort of paycheck or something like that, something you did in the past. You know, you're gonna receive it, and I feel like you will get that by the end of April. If you don't get like the money or whatever it is that you did, it's going to be just news, but there's some sort of reply about it. Okay, if some of you guys are waiting for some sort of settlement check or something like that, it's more like a, hey, we have this and we're still processing whatever, you know. But it's happening. It's gonna come towards you. There's a lot of doubt when it comes to this situation as well. You could be dealing with a Pisces here, but Scorpio, I feel like you're missing somebody. You're on the blue sometimes, right? I feel like you're staying quiet. I feel like you're, you know, mid through the end of April, it's going to be one of those, you know, kind of moments where everything's just chill, relaxed, and everything's just flowing, and you're just watching as everything just passes by, but you're feeling good, and you don't want to disrupt that, right? Like, you're not creating big changes. You're not disrupting the, you know, the energy flow, and you're just sitting there and you're just chilling. I do feel like you're on your feelings a little bit, meaning like, I do feel like maybe you do reminisce about somebody, or you do think about a certain situation, or maybe you're like looking back at, you know, how is it that you got to this point right now, and, you know, what you've been through, and maybe the changes you got to make. There's also like a lot of love here. If it's not self-love, prepare. If you're a single Scorpio, I feel like mid to the end of, you know, April is going to be a good time for you to get out there and start exploring. I feel like this Ace of Cups is more about you, though. There's something about, because it is tying down to the moon, it's something about you, something personal, it's something that, you know, it has to do with your internal, the way you feel inside your, you know. And I feel that Ace of Cups, for some of you guys, is going to be new love, but it also, like, it's I like to say this a lot, and it's like you're rediscovering yourself in some sort of way. Like, your taste is changing, your views, your perception of life is changing, so you're like kind of contemplating a change because you've matured, you've grown, and it's not gonna happen right away. It's gonna be more like maybe in the next 3 years. Within the next 3 years, you're gonna see a very, very drastic, well, not necessarily drastic, but gradual change, where things that you like to do before, now they don't mean anything to you, and you rather do other stuff, right? You're growing, you're maturing, you're seeing life differently now, and that's gonna start happening. It's not gonna be sudden, but it's gonna be one of those things where you're like, oh shoot, I used to like that, but now I don't even, you know. It's like when someone says, I used to like going out and clubbing, but now it's like I'd rather stay home and watch a movie, or I'd rather go to the park, or I'd rather get a bike and go out and bike. I know that's kind of extreme, but it could be other different things. Whatever it is, you know, it's going to be different for you. I'm just making, you know, giving you examples here. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication and interaction with people. That's why you have the external validation here, because there's people wanting to talk to you. I feel like you just want to stay in this safe mode, this cocoon that you've built up, Scorpio. But at the same time, I feel like people are just approaching you. you know, in a good and bad way, whatever that means to you. So if you have like bad karma, or if you have issues with other people, then they're coming back to address all those issues. But at the same time, if you have good connections and you have loving friends and caring friends, they're coming towards you just to see how you're doing, and you know, just to see what you're up to, you know, what's going on with Scorpio. You know, what's Scorpio doing today, like and I feel like they are you know, checking in, and they want to, you know, they want to know what you're up to. Okay, let's go to the person in your mind real quick. That's what I have for you as far as like the mid to the end of April, as far as energies. Let's see what's going on between you and the person in your mind in regards to love, obviously. How's everybody doing? Toya, is it Niam? Maddox, what's up? I am gonna do a free tarot readings today, so if you guys want a free tarot reading from me, just like and subscribe, and you're gonna get notified whenever I come on the YouTube live and I read you know, tarot for free here. Thank you so much for coming back. I did take a break, but we're back at it. Okay, all right, so here we go. Person in your mind. It could be that you marry this person. 10 of Pentacles. Maybe there's some sort of marriage contract or something here. Or maybe you're fascinated by this person's energy, that you're already thinking of, like, you know, marrying this person. Something about money matters. And okay, it's all Pentacles. Maybe you're dealing with the Nurse sign. Okay, I don't know. All right, tell me about the situation that Scorpio is dealing with. This person in their mind, what's going on with them? Okay, tell me a little bit. 3 of Pentacles. Again, nothing but Pentacles all the time. All the cards that I saw while shuffling and splitting the deck were just Pentacles, you know. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Now we have the 3 of Pentacles here. There's some sort of wanting to come back together, or wanting to work things out here. 3 of Pentacles to me, in this type of scenario, signifies that there's energy or a wanting to come back and work on something, you know. Maybe you guys left, this connection didn't work out, or maybe it's having this difficulties and it needs a little bit of work when it comes to, you know, the structure of the relationship and the connection here. But I feel like the energy overall is hey, maybe there's a chance that if we do commit, or if we do put work into it, it might turn and evolve into something big, like the 10 of Pentacles. Now, because it is Pentacles, I'm gonna say this, it is right now, it's more of a interest type of connection, meaning there's maybe something that benefits you, or that it's going to benefit them. Okay, for some reason, it's the reason why we want to fix this connection. Okay, some sort of benefit. You know, if it was to be Cubs, I'll be like, oh, this person loves you, or you love this person. But Pentacles to me is like, there's other factors there. Okay, not necessarily all about the heart. There we go. The Lovers. Big decision here. 3 of Pentacles with the Lovers. You know, the Lovers signifies a big decision you got to make that is going to change your life when it comes to this relationship, meaning that either somebody must be asking you, hey, would you want to work on this connection? Would you want to, you know, continue to get to know each other even deeper? You know, somebody's already thinking of like getting intimate, you know, with you, Scorpio, or you with them, but it's a decision you need to make, and somebody has to allow that, or both of you guys have to allow that. And I feel like it's a complementation right now, but eventually it's gonna become to where it's gonna be some sort of decision made. Okay, now there is a strong connection here with the Lovers, this energetic pull that you guys have, both mind, soul, and body, like each other. Okay, this is one of those connections where you can't explain it, but you feel good about them, but it also can turn into a very toxic connection, you know. Again, it's like magnets being pulled together, so there's a lot of attraction here. The moon, we have some sort of, you know, stagnancy here, a little bit of quietness. Somebody's not opening up. Somebody's acting like they don't want to fully give you their heart right away. Someone is also keeping a secret in this situation here. I feel like it's a little quiet. Like both of you guys have that same feeling of, oh man, if we can work on this, then things will be really great, right? But at the same time with that moon, it's like, I don't know if I want to take the leap of faith. I don't know if I'm gonna be the first one to actually tell this person that, hey, I really like you and we should, you know, continue to build this. You know, the moon suggests that there's like a lot of internal, you know, maybe like a dialogue, or maybe you're like processing everything internally, but you're not speaking anything out, and you're contemplating whether if you should, you know, let this person know how you feel. Maybe this is somebody at work. Maybe this is somebody that you've, you know, worked together before, but you maybe catch feelings, or maybe vice versa. They did, right? We're going to see how they feel in a little bit. We're going to pull their energy and your energy to see how you guys feel about each other. Okay. This is just the energy of the situation and what's going on here, just to give me a little bit of, you know, a little bit of, knowledge here on this situation. Yeah, it feels like I don't want to say this is a past person. This could be somebody you talked to before, or you fell off of some sort of friendship, or I don't want to say this is an ex-partner where things ended roughly. This could be an ex that maybe you guys had to take a break from. There is an apology here, and there is a sense of making things right. So somebody is here to make things right. And if this is a new person, Scorpio, then this person wants to make the right moves and wants to properly come towards you. With that Six of Swords, this person is not bringing any trauma or any, you know, past pain or you know, doubts from other relationships onto this. They want to start fresh. They've healed, and they really do want this opportunity with you. Vice versa, this could be you. I also feel like if this is a past person, Scorpio, I feel like this person is wanting to make things right. Is asking to see if you can forgive and work together and get this you know, connection. Usually when a relationship, you know, has an abrupt ending or whatever, it's the tower, right? And we see the tower and we see two people falling down from the tower. It's like this person's coming back to say, hey, would you want to rebuild the tower? Would you want to redo this and try differently? I've changed, you know, all you gotta do is forgive me, or I forgive you, whatever it is that they're saying, right? This person's coming back with a lot of different energy. Like they're kind of changed. It's just that somebody here doesn't know what to do. I don't know if that's you, Scorpio, or them, but somebody here is like, again, a lot of I can't say it. A lot of contemplating, and you know, it creates some sort of, it's like throwing a wrench on your wheel, you know, or on your gears. That's how we say it in, you know, where I work. And it's like complete sudden stop because we don't know if this is a good idea. Yeah, there is a strong connection here. There is this spiritual you know, engagement, or, you know, soul engaged here type of connection. But at the same time, it's like, in reality, it's like I don't really see much of a love here. I see more of a fear from one person. I see more of a, I don't want to repeat the cycle ever again. You know, maybe I rather focus on you. Is this really a good idea? It's the questions that I'm getting asked, you know, or that I'm hearing that somebody's asking themselves about it. With the Hangman and the Moon here, this connection is not moving forward. That's why we have that Lovers, because you need to make a decision based on this. And this is one of those decisions where you're going to be like, you're going to think back, maybe, you know, 5 years from now, you're going to think back like, oh man, I completely neglected or, you know, rejected this person. And I think I did a good job there because I am here now and I'm happier. But it could also be that you're having a bad time 5 years from now, and you're gonna say like, I should have said yes, you know, to this person, and I should have worked it out with them because the new person didn't work out, you know. And so that's why the Lovers is a very important and meaningful decision, because it's gonna, you know, reappear in the future. At least that's how I feel on the Lovers card in the decision making. Let's see how they feel about you. Let's see what's going on with them and how they feel about you, how they see you. It feels like somebody's trying to, again, if this is a new person, somebody's trying to come towards you, right? But it feels like maybe you're not sure if you're available to love or to open up your heart. If this is someone in the past, they want to reconstruct, you know, this relationship, but at the same time, it's like someone here doesn't know if that's a good idea. How do they feel about Scorpio right now? See, they do want to work this out. Somebody does want to work this out. Whether this is a new person or whether this is someone from the past, they're coming in with this, you know, like, I got my tools, I got my gloves, I'm ready to work on this, you know, like, I'm ready to, you know, say the commands or say what you need or what you want from me, and, you know, we can get, you know, going. We can get, you know, this whole tower rebuilt right away. All you got to do is say yes. This person is coming towards you very optimistic. Again, whether they're an old lover or someone new, they're coming in with a lot of energy and ready to, you know, commit to you. With that Sun, again, this person comes with a lot of good energy. Even if it's a past person, they've changed, at least in a surface level. They already changed. Okay, so you go based on whatever it is that you feel. Follow your intuition when it comes to like people. That is literally the most important tool that you can have, and you can like adapt into yourself, because a lot of people lose tune or lose contact with that intuition, and we rather go based on the mind and the experiences and the lessons rather than the heart, you know. And intuition will definitely let you know really what's going on, because we are energy, you know. This is a very physical, here we go, I'm going to talk a lot. This is a very physical world, and this reality, there's rules to it, but we also have the soul, and we also part energy, right? So we do have that ability. Everybody carries that ability, you know. So don't neglect it. Don't think you don't, because you do. Yeah, this person feels like they're in love with you. They feel like this could be someone from the past. The Six of Cups is also somebody that is like a past lover that you guys had some sort of dance before, and many, you know, lives before. It's how I say the Six of Cups. But this person really wants to heal you. This person wants to give you a lot of love. They want to be, you know, playful with you. They want to take you out on dates. They want to take everything, you know, lightly, but also they want to make you laugh, so you kind of latch on to them, because they do want to make you have a good time. So this person brings a very good energy. Whoever this is has healed from previous connections or previous you know, trauma that they had when it comes to relationships, and they're actually looking to settle down with someone. Okay, this person is also giving you apologies, saying I changed, I'm sorry, I want to make, look at that, this person really is begging for you to accept them, for them to get an opportunity to, you know, redo this connection. Or if this is a new person that you're thinking of, then this person is like, let me just work with you, like give me a little bit of, because I feel like you're like this, you're on the Hangman, the Moon, like we're like, I don't know if it's a good idea, or I don't know if we match, but this person's like, just let me show you, give me some wiggle room, let me, like, you know, slide through, you know, let me get in those DMs and then show you who I really am. This person feels like they're really funny, that they can give you and show you a really good time, Scorpio. They also have a lot of love, a lot of pure love. And I don't know, this sounds like a freaking, I don't know, like one of those fantasy stories, you know. But this person is offering, I have nothing negative to say about this person. And even the energy is very hopeful, very playful, very very ready. This person is ready. This person, I don't want to say they fell in love with you, but this, I could say that this person is literally like thinking about you, just not necessarily obsessing in a bad way, because I don't want to give this person a bad rep, because their energy is really good. I mean, they really are being very honest, okay? And it feels like they just want an opportunity and a chance to show you, okay, to I don't know, to connect with you and love you. Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups, genuine feelings here, okay? Let's see how you feel about them. Let's see how you feel about this situation here. Because it feels like maybe, see, Ten of Swords, you're going through something difficult. Maybe this is a past person. This person put you in a position where, you know, you still haven't recovered. If it's not a past person, I feel like you're still not sure if you're ready to be in a relationship, you know? Like, it's like, we go back to that Lovers and that big decision that you have to make. And it's like, okay, so if I don't allow this person in, then I might regret it down in the future. But if I allowed them in, the thing is that maybe I'm not ready to love, or maybe you see it kind of complicated, okay? Ten of Swords, again, you could be sick or you could be having some sort of surgery, but Ten of Swords to me signifies that you're kind of ending some sort of cycle, Scorpio, and you're just not quite ready yet, okay? You just need a little bit of more time, or you need to, see what this person is offering you, to see if you're willing to open that door, you're willing to open that gate to your heart, okay? Or maybe to just for a possibility for you to date or whatever. Two of Wands. So you are the one that is undecisive here. You're the one that needs to make some sort of decision. It could be between two people. It could be, again, that you're leaving somebody, or you still like reminiscing about someone, and you haven't fully detached from somebody in the past, okay? I do see this energy. I do see you wanting to go towards new 100%, but I feel like there's still a little bit of pain in your heart, and there's still a little bit of, I don't know, I would say like, you know how when somebody gets sad and they start eating a lot and they have those how do you call them? There's a certain word for that, where it triggers something within you, like this, thinking back of this past cycle where you were, backstabbed and betrayed. It triggers something in you. I feel like some of you Scorpios are eating a lot, or there's some sort of disorder that the past has triggered up on you, or has started. Could be spending a lot, could be like not wanting to let people close to you, getting or distancing yourself. You could be crying a lot as well, very emotional. Like you changed a little bit due to this past cycle, and I feel like that's the blockage, that's the barrier, because the universe is blessing you with somebody that is willing to love you and willing to heal you here. If it's a new person, if it's the past, they're willing to fix things with you. They see how if this is a past person, they see how they treated you. They see how they betrayed you, and all they want is some sort of forgiveness from you. Two of Wands, again, you don't know. You're in between. You need to make that choice. You need to make that decision, yes or no. Go back to the old, or go into the new. That's the biggest question for you here. Five of Cups. You're not feeling it, Scorpio. You're not feeling it. You're not feeling good. You're not feeling content with life. And don't worry, because we all have those. Just remember that whenever we hit some sort of low vibrational, state or energy, remember that it's up to us to pull ourselves up. We don't require anyone, or we don't need anybody else to come in and talk to us like babies. Hey, you can do it. Come on, applaud and say, come on, you can do it, Scorpio, you got this. We don't need anybody. It's all up to us, because we are accepting this. We are accepting this Five of Cups. It's our decision to feel like this, right? But it's going to be up to us to actually bring ourselves out of there. And I always tell people, like, low vibration energy is still energy, and in this reality, any action you know, there's a reaction to any action. So energy can be transmuted in many ways. So that's when you start feeling that low vibrational, when you start feeling sad, low, even like lazy, it's some sort of energy, and you can use it and teach your body, teach yourself to, whenever you get in the state of feeling rejected, feeling like things are not working out for you, feeling like you're not validated enough, you can use that energy towards something else. Maybe a workout, maybe some art, maybe some lyrics, maybe some poetry, maybe a story, or maybe do something that you can use that energy with and transmute it and use it and get it out of your system and pull yourself out of this on your own. And become self-sufficient when it comes to your energy and your feelings. Okay. Ooh, that one jumped. Oh man, my monitor wire. Okay. 9 of Wands again. See, when it comes to you, Scorpio, you are right now a wounded warrior. If this is someone from the past, you're like, I don't even know if I want to see your face right now. I don't even know if I want to talk to you. There is some sort of, you know, attachment to you, or to, I mean, you have some sort of attachment to them still, but it's like you're trying to break free from this person. You know, this person is triggering a lot of negative, you know, feelings here. And if this is a new person, you're still going through it from your past. You know, it could also be that you lack the confidence. If you're telling me, oh, I don't have any trauma from the past, Rigo, I'm healed, and there is this new person, but it could also be that you're just not confident enough to like take and embrace this right away. It's like it's like you're dipping your toes in the water, and the water is a little too cold, and you're like, give me some time. Give me some more time. You know, like, I'm not just ready. Let the sun come out. Let the sun warm up the water, and then I'll jump. I promise you, I'll jump into the pool. But right now, I just don't know. Again, you're in a very defensive mode here because you've been wounded and you've been broken before, and a lot of us walk this earth and walk this life wounded or broken. And again, it's going to be up to you to step out of that, because you have somebody here who wants to love you and wants to offer you love, but yet you're choosing to still sit and dwell on the past, or this heartache and this heartbreak. So it's you're choosing this energy, you choosing this, right? I know a lot of people are gonna say, I'm not choosing this. I'm not, you know, that was done because of them. They did that to me. Yeah, but we need to be responsible, and you know, and you know, allow ourselves to get out of that victim mentality, because we're never victims. Everything's a lesson. Once you learn it, you keep moving forward. Okay, you keep moving forward. We have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I feel like, you know, if this is a new person, or maybe if this person is coming back to you, you know, it's weird, but the romance angels are saying to express your love and express really how you feel. Even if you feel like angry, and even if you feel like you're not gonna be able to say forget what they did, if this is a past person, let them know, and let them understand that maybe their energy changed, but your energy hasn't changed, and your lesson is greater than, you know, what they have to offer as far as an apology, and let them go and maybe focus on you. It's going to be up to you, but it says to really express really what's going on inside of you, because this moon to me was literally screaming at me, saying that there's a lot that you're processing internally, and there's a lot that you're not saying, and there's just literally a lot in your mind and in your heart, and it's not good. You know, it's a little bit of sadness there, a little bit of you know, staying quiet and bottling in all those feelings, which is not good for you. My phone is going off. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic style. This person could have had addictions, or maybe you have addictions or something like that. And then separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So whatever is going on here, you know, I have an individual wanting to like ask for forgiveness and make things right again. I feel like they thought about it. They do want to make the change, but I feel like you cannot get past the heartbreak, the backstabbing, the cheating. If they did cheat, I don't see anything that says cheating, but for some of you guys is that, because the Ten of Swords is really an energy of, I can't believe this person did this. I trusted this person, you know? And I don't think you're stepping out of that. I don't think you're moving on from that energy anytime soon. And separation, to me, if you're married with this person, there's going to be separation and possible divorce here. But again, this person is coming in with pure intentions, but it's like you are just not having it. You're not going to take anybody's, you know, apologies just like that and be like, okay, you can come back and, you know, come back into my life just like that. Like, no, you know, part of learning the lessons is also giving lessons to other people, you know. It's like, you knock it off. Don't ever do that to any other person ever again, you know. Whatever it is that they did, because they did put you in that ten of Swords. If that's the past person, if this is a new person, this person is just trying to love you. They're trying to get to know you. They're trying to come towards you and brighten up your day. But again, I feel like you're just going through something a little bit more difficult, and you might not be telling them really what's happening with you. Okay, but they're wondering. They're wondering about you. All right. That was the person on your mind. And now we're going to go to new love for Scorpio. What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for being here. New love for Scorpio. If you're single, let's see what we have mid through the end of April. What's going on with you when it comes to new love? Is anybody making an appearance, or just taking your time and just disconnecting from the world? Let's see. Scorpio, tell me what's going on, please. Okay. Looks good, Scorpio. Oh, it looks really good. Oh my God. You know what? Stop. Oh, shoot. Scorpio, what? Stop the camera. Let's stop recording. Let me just give you this. So you started off with the Four of Wands. Ten of Cups. Okay, Ten of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, I haven't even pulled the cards all the way yet, but at the bottom of the deck you have the Sun. Baby, you're gonna meet somebody, like you're meeting someone that is gonna change your entire life. I don't know, you know, this is a lot of love. This is like chemistry, 110%. Being on the same page, you know, wanting to move in together, like going from 0 to 60 in like literally milliseconds, you know, like not even a second, you know, it's like less than a second. It's like it's a connection that you guys literally lock eyes and you guys are, you know, like, oh, like this is my person. You guys intuitively know, you guys fall in love with each other, like that. At least you're gonna have somebody's coming over to you, or you're meeting someone out of nowhere. Could be a fire sign, Aries Leo Sagittarius, or it could be a water sign. Could be a strong water sign with a little bit of fiery, passionate. Oh man, this person, look at that, King of Cups. That could be you, Scorpio, but it also could be this other person. If you know, flip the I guess the gender, depending on, you know, yours or what you like. But this person's coming in and saying, hey, you know what? I think I found the one. I think I found you. And this person is expressing, because the King of Cups is an energy of literally speaking it, showing it with gifts, and showing it with, you know, in person. This person's not texting you, I think I like you, you know, I think you're pretty. No, this person is coming up to you and saying, hey, let's go get some food. Let's go and check out this place. Can I take you out on a date? Here, I got you these flowers. You look beautiful. You know, this person is the one to touch your hair and, you know, and put it behind your ear and look at you straight in the eye. That's the King of Cups. Okay, the King of Cups doesn't have an issue expressing their love. This could also be you. You could be telling me, or, you know, the cards could be telling me that you're gonna fall in love with somebody mid to the end of April, okay? So this, oh my God, this is like a fairy tale, like seriously. Like, I'm sorry, but Scorpio, I'm glad I'm a Scorpio rising too. This is where I'm like, yeah, I'm a Scorpio rising too. I'm gonna claim this reading, but it looks really good, Scorpio. It looks really, really good. Another water sign or someone with fire in their chart. Either water or fire, maybe you know, they're balanced with water and fire. Look at that, Ace of Wands. Oh my God. And I don't even pick out the cards, they just pop out. They, you know, I shuffle the cards until they come out on their own. Ace of Wands. Oh man, chemistry. I told you chemistry is 110% with you. I said that even before I pulled this. But oh, sexual desires. Oh my God, I don't care how old you are, you're gonna get that thing down there working. Like whatever it takes. But or maybe this person is getting everything working down there, you know, like they're, you know, the Ace of Wands is a very it's the Ace of Wands signifies new beginnings, new opportunities. Hey, here's someone new for you. You want to take this opportunity or not? The reason why there's a cloud in the hand is because this is being offered to you by, say, like the divine, or maybe like you know, the universe. And it's one of those where you're gonna choose to take the one or not, you know, choose to take the adventure, the new coming in or not. It's gonna be up to you. You can let it go. You can say, you know what, you can look the other way and tell this person, no, thank you, not today, and miss out on this whole thing, right? But it's a very sexual card. It's a card of when it comes to two people. And not only that, but you guys already have the 401s. The 401s to me is like, oh man, like you guys literally are identical. You guys like the same thing, and even if one person doesn't like the same thing, it's like, I'll try it, I'll go with you, I don't care, you know, I just want to do things with you and let me experience what you like, you know. It's like somebody who's willing to work with you and willing to have fun with you, you know, experience life and love hard. And you know, with this Ace of Wands and that 401s, to me is like, oh man, it can get pretty spicy, really good. One last card. I feel like, yeah, there is an opportunity for you to find somebody. I think for some of you Scorpios, claim this reading if this is something you want. But I think that some of y'all are gonna find either somebody that is you're gonna you know, keep for a good while, okay, maybe a long time. Look at that, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So this is some sort of connection that you're meant to have here. Again, this is gonna evolve. I like the Lovers. Well, I like to describe the Lovers card when it comes to like a relationship. It's like both the souls, the minds, and the bodies align. It's like a good match, a really good match here. Granted, it's all about the energy you bring, because if you bring toxic energy to a connection like this, what you're gonna do? You're gonna stir that toxic energy and you're gonna kill this connection, okay? Doesn't matter if this person was, you know, is your twin flame, your soulmate from many lives and many, you know, years ago. They're not gonna put up with any toxic BS, okay? As well as you're not gonna put up with anything if this person doesn't come you know, corrected. You're not gonna put up with that, even if they're your twin flame or whatever. Just remember that, okay? Because we tend to get lost in this fantasy when we see the 10 of Cups, you know, the 10 of Pentacles, and then the 4 Wands, and the Ace of Wands, and then the Lovers, and it's like, holy smokes, you know. But surprise, because you have a water sign and you also have a earth sign, so you're gonna have two opportunities or two potential suitors here, earth and water. I feel like the water sign is going to try really hard, but you're going to see that the earth sign is going to be someone that is really serious about the connection as well, and they do want to compete with the other water sign. So you have two people here, and you got to make that decision, because the Lovers is also a card of making a decision between lovers, or a decision that is gonna, you know, change your life. And I feel like you're gonna know, like your heart is gonna know, like whoever it is that you see and instantly your heart just starts pumping and you're like, oh shoot, butterflies in your stomach, then maybe that's the one. Again, follow your intuition and you know, experience and love and don't look back, you know. But I feel like, yeah, there's two potential suitors for you. If it's not two, and if you just get one by the end of April, I feel like this person is gonna want 100% commitment. Like they're gonna say, okay, so what are we? Can we just, you know, like call it, and can we just be, you know, official, like on Facebook? Can we post a picture together? You know, can we show the world what we are and what we have? Not necessarily like, you know, because a lot of people like to stay quiet, and a lot of people's like, oh, I'm not going to show my relationship to the world, because people are always throwing the evil eye and this and that. Like, if you're happy and if you guys love each other, just don't worry about what people say. Turn off the comments and don't worry about what people say about you. Worry about your life. Worry about your connection with you, okay? Worry about, you know, your heart and this person's heart, and nourish and build that together, rather than trying to, you know, see what your friend thinks or their friends think. You know, that's the leading cause of deaths in really good relationships. But yeah, oh my God, Scorpio, I could not do like a better reading for you, or, you know, like just the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Oh man, this is like a dream come true for some of y'all. And I hope things work out for you. I hope this is your reading. Claim it. And one thing that I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make more videos about manifesting people, manifesting things in your life. It's not really what life gives you, it's what life makes, or what you make out of life. So the biggest transformer, or the biggest I don't know, manifesting tool that you have is your mind. Okay, once you start seeing things differently, you start manifesting different things. And I'm going to tell you this: if you tell yourself that your person, this type of energy, this someone who's loyal to you, someone who's loving to you, someone who is always and only going to commit to you and cater to you and just like praise you and you know, evolve you and just worship you sexually, then you're gonna manifest that one person. You're gonna bring that person up into your reality, okay? Because you already see it, because you already know, and that's what you're looking for. So once you see it, you're gonna pinpoint it as like, that's my person. That's the one that I wanted, or that's the one that Rigo was, you know, talking about. So yeah, so once you implement that in your head and you understand that, you know, you are the creator and the manifestor here in this life, a lot of things will start happening for you. Sometimes we fall victim of a lot of things. Even tarot readers here that say, oh, you cannot have, how are you trying to love when you're all fucked? Like, no. Just because you're dealing with pain and there's other lessons doesn't mean that you cannot manifest, okay? But here we go. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy. There it is. That is what I was looking for. A card that says, step out of your little comfort zone, or you know, get out of that little cocoon and get ready, because somebody here is going to be flirting with you, or you're just going to be nonstop flirting with somebody, whether it's text messages, whether it's in person, whether it's just like, I don't know, like weird childish stuff, but you guys are both into it, like, you know, like two little kids, like two little kids in recess, you know, like making eye contact and doing little smiles and little faces, little cute faces to each other. Yeah, it's something like that. Flirt. So, and I love flirt because flirt is a high vibration. It's a cool. I'm up for it. I'm ready. You know, I'm going with the flow, and it makes you happy and it makes you feel good. So this person is really gonna make you feel good. Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I hope this comes true. I'm gonna pray and I'm gonna meditate that this person really does come back into your life, so you can stop watching tarot, so you can unsubscribe from all your tarot readers, and live your best life with the love of your life. Thank you so much. And again, thank you so much for being back and coming back to my channel. I took a long break, but I'm back. we're gonna do the singles ready to mingle Fridays, and then we're gonna do random free tarot readings. I'm also gonna open up what's called readings, paid readings pretty soon, so stay tuned if you really want to if you want to have a one-on-one, or if you have a question that you want me to answer for you ASAP or whatever. There's going to be a possibility where you can get in contact with me. We can have a video chat, or you can just send me the question. I can send you the answer through text or email or a recorded video. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful life. Remember that life starts with love. Don't you ever forget that. The heart is the most, I know I talk a lot. The heart is the most important thing. The heart is the key, the gate to heaven, to everything, to manifesting beautiful things. Granted, life is all over the place. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Those are the lessons, but we're here to experience, baby. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one.